Folks, Rick here. I'm back with another video, and we're here to do another podcast for you guys and to discuss what's going on in tech this week. And it's been a boring week. There hasn't really been too much going on, but I'll go through a little bit of my woes and my issues that I've been having with Newegg and their whole situation. I purchased a ZTE Axon 7, and I wanted that phone to be my mid-range flagship. In my last video, I kind of went over what was wrong with the phone, but initially, out of all the $400 to sub $400 flagship spec mid-range phones, I thought that was the best bang for your buck. I got it on a Black Friday sale. I got it for $350. It had a Snapdragon 820 processor, front-firing speakers, 2K display, aluminum design. It had a lot going for it. I was stuck between the DTEK60, the Moto Z Play, and then it was the ZTE Axon 7, which was the best bang for the buck. So when you're doing your research on purchasing a device, you don't necessarily just go with the greatest spec device. You want an overall feel. And what I think a lot of tech reviewers fail to do, being that they're making money from YouTube, or they're making money through advertisement, or they're not necessarily paying for some of these phones. A lot of these manufacturers send them these devices for free. They're not necessarily trying to get a phone which is the best bang for your buck overall, that has great specs, great camera, and at the same time, it's the best value that you can get. So basically, I thought the ZTE Axon 7 was that. I don't know if I just got a bad unit, but I had really poor call quality, poor reception. I would put it side by side with my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and in areas where I get perfect reception through T-Mobile with the S7 Edge, I was getting no reception. Even via Wi-Fi, it was struggling to load internet pages, where it was just struggling with the bare basic functions. So with that being said, I returned the device. I went through hell and back with Newegg. I thought Newegg, it was the first time I was trying them. They did a piss poor job customer service wise. I got it on a Black Friday deal with cell phone and a free gift. They sent the free gift with no cell phone, and then they try to basically blame me and launch a whole investigation. So it took me about a week and a half later to receive the device, because they basically try to say that I received it, even though it never came in the box. Then I finally got it, and now the device was defective. So I sent it back to them. They finally received it the other day, and I'm just hoping my refund will get processed quickly. But now I'm back to square one, trying to purchase a $400 and below flagship device that's spec'd decently and is the best bang for your buck. Now I'm kind of disappointed because I had a real hard time between the ZTE Axon 7 and the sorry guys, the camera fell. The ZTE Axon 7 and this bad boy right here, the Moto Z Play. The whole reason why I didn't go with the Moto Z Play, obviously they had a bundle deal. Okay, the bundle that I wanted to get was the extended battery. It wasn't part of the whole deal. So you could pay $450. You'll get either the camera, the Hasselblad camera, or you'll get the the projector. Okay, I didn't like that. I would have settled for the JBL speaker, but it wasn't part of the promotion. And then spec-wise, this phone has 3 gigabytes of RAM, the slower processor. But when I'm listening to reviews, and a lot of the reviewers that are out there, a lot of people are pleasantly surprised. So this has a 3500 milliamp battery right off the gate, so which has a large battery. has the slower 625 processor, or I wouldn't say slower, but the less powerful 625 processor and 3 gigabytes of RAM. So with that large battery and the other processor, this phone gives you incredible battery life, even without the Moto mod of the battery pack on there. So once you throw that 2000 milliamp battery pack in addition to the 3500, you can have a phone that lasts you 2 or 3 days, and that's just amazing. That's a lot of freedom for you. You're not like tied to a charger, and they charge independently. So you could charge the battery pack while your phone is fully charged, or vice versa. You know what I mean? You could put the battery pack on there and charge your phone and still have juice to view your content, and it has turbo charging. So it seems to be a great deal for the money. Again, it just wasn't the best bang for the buck. Now, this is priced at $450. So the first thing you say to yourself is, do I get a phone with a slower processor for more money? Do I get a resolution that may be lower than the other devices out there for more money? So I was really struggling with that, and ultimately I decided not to go with it. But now I think I am going to finally pull the trigger on the Moto Z Play. The only other device that I was kind of looking at was, where is it? Was the, I don't think I have it up here, but the other device that I was looking at was the DTEK60, okay? But again, another bang for your buck. It's listed at $499. There really isn't any incredible deals with it. And one big turnoff I had, I don't know if you guys could catch this video. I was watching Jerry Rig Everything. And this guy, $499. This really hasn't been any specials, any deals, and Blackberry has been notorious for this. Like, they won't really slash the prices on any of their products until it's too late. And, when a product is obsolete and people on to the next thing, then they'll actually slash prices. But Jerry Rig Everything, he did a teardown of the DTEK60, not the 60, but some of the components were the same. And one of the things that kind of pissed me off was Blackberry's claim to fame with the DTEK50 and DTEK60 is this pass-through front-firing speakers with a pass-through on the back of the device as well. So it doesn't matter which way you have that device, you're going to hear the sound through the back of the phone or through the front. When they peeled off the actual, the grill of the speakers, they found that there was only 2 front-firing speakers. There was no pass-through on the back. It was just a sticker to make it look like there was a pass-through. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit, because they're known to push that as a feature, and I'm not sure if the DTEK60 has that same issue or that same problem or that same deception there, because they look almost identical with the exception of the glass back. So that kind of, I'm kind of being held back from purchasing them. I think at this point I am gonna go with the Moto Z Play, partly because there's some new Moto mods coming out. I've been seeing a lot of stuff from Lenovo. They pushed out 2 new Moto mods. See if we could pull it up for you guys. It is shop all Moto mods. So they pushed out 2 newer charging Moto mods, I believe. It was an extended battery Moto mod. I'm not sure if they're gonna have it on here. This is the initial, the first one. They have the Incipio off the grid power pack, which is $60. Here's a new one. It's the docking cradle, and here it is, the Morphe juice pack. It's $80. Gives you 60% more power. It's a beefed up power pack. So if the off the grid one, gave you 2200 milliamps. This, I think it's more than that. It gives you a lot more power, and just to be able to not have to charge your phone for 2 or 3 days with moderate to heavy use, that's big. That's a big deal. So because of the Moto mods, I think I'm gonna go with it, because I know that they're launching new Moto mods all throughout 2017. They put out a publication, because I really haven't seen anything new, and I was afraid they were gonna kind of go the route of LG, where they discuss their friends. That's what they call their mods, their friends, and they were gonna bring out new friends, and they were opening it up for developers and blah blah blah, and then boom, the phone didn't sell, so they discontinued the friends, and basically you can get a G5 now for like $300, which is crazy for a flagship device that's been out for only a few months. To get it for $300 is insanity, and you could get it with Moto mods for that price too. Not Moto mods, I mean LG friends, whatever they want to call it. So yeah, so that's my deal. Be on the lookout for a Moto Z Play unboxing and review. I know it's been out. I know a million people have reviewed it, and I typically like to review newer products, but I just haven't seen anything out there now. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what's coming in CES, to see if there's any new devices out there worth picking up. One reason why I didn't pull the trigger today on the Moto Z Play was tomorrow is December 16th, and I want to see what Huawei is going to announce. They're announcing something tomorrow in regards to their Honor brand, and I'm hearing they're saying Honor Magic. That's what they're calling it, some kind of magic thing, and it's supposed to be announced tomorrow. I'm hearing from people it's just a concept so they could show off their latest and greatest, kind of like Xiaomi did with their Mi Mix. I'm hoping that they're actually launching a device that goes up for sale, and maybe it's something I might consider. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow before I pull the trigger. So, and just what's going on in news today, I guess Blackberry struck a deal that TCL will design, manufacture, and sell and support all their future Blackberry handsets. So moving forward, Blackberry will no longer be making hardware. They're just gonna siphon that off to TCL. In other news, a deal alert: the Moto Z, the regular Moto Z, not the Moto Z Play. Normally $699, is being priced at $499 right now on Amazon. I actually looked at it, and you would think to yourself, with the faster processor, the upgraded camera, that it would be a better deal. But if you go with the Moto Z as opposed to the Moto Z Play, you're winding up getting a smaller battery. You're also getting no headphone jack. And I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I'll save myself $50 or $60 and just, go with the Moto Z Play. Okay. What else is going on? B&H is offering a lot of their Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals with a lot of the devices that are out now. With the Galaxy S7 Edge, they're cutting their prices. The Honor 8, I think it's back to $299. Axon 7 is back at, let's see, $349. And I'm going to show you a couple other phones that they're offering on sale right now. Okay, so B&H is offering the Asus Zenfone 3 Laser for $179, a $20 savings. The Sony Xperia XA for $275, a $30 savings. Moto G4 Play for $99, which is a $50 savings. That's a decent phone for $100 if you have a kid. You're afraid they might break their phone and they just need something for school. That's a great buy right there. ZTE Axon 7 $349, Nexus 6P $469, Honor 8 back to $299, $100 off. Galaxy S7 Edge for $619, it's a $110 savings. Moto X Pure $299, $150 savings. The LG G5 they're showing here for $429, but I see a lot of other sites they have it. I believe Newegg has it for $399, and B&H charges you tax where Newegg doesn't. I've noticed that, so you have to factor that in as well. G10 for $279, $220 savings. and the G4 for $249, a $250 savings. I've seen the G4 go as low as $199 though. So those are some of the sales that are going on right now. You know, I was really trying to hold out to see if some of these manufacturers have similar deals like they had for Cyber Monday and Black Friday, being that we're getting closer to Christmas, but I really haven't seen anything. Only thing I'm really seeing in regards to the Moto Z Play was Best Buy is offering you a $50 gift card if you purchase it through Best Buy. So it'll be $449 plus the $50 gift card. I actually have a $50 Amazon gift card, and there's some sellers out there that have it up for $417 plus that $50 gift card. Makes more sense for me to purchase it through Amazon. T-Mobile are doing giveaways. They always do giveaways. There was another article that I see that may not be up over here, but T-Mobile will actually be displaying in their store the Google Pixel devices. They don't actually sell it, but they'll have it on display. And if you guys don't know that T-Mobile's offering a $350 bill credit when you purchase a Pixel and you use the T-Mobile service. So, you know, virtually you're paying, you know, half the cost for the Pixel devices. What else do we have to discuss? Again, guys, like I said, there really isn't much going on. Let's go to Pocket now, see what's going on with there. I know there was some talk about Axon. Not Axon, Alcatel having some deals. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, TCL, we already discussed that. And a Pixel, garbage. So Verizon's actually, they were hesitant in actually sending out the update that would brick your Note 7 if you still had it, but they finally gave in under the pressure, and they are shooting that update out in January to basically brick your Note 7 if you haven't turned it back in. Metro PCS, another deal alert for you guys. Metro PCS, you get two free phones when you switch to Metro PCS. Now they're cheaper, $100 type phones. You have, you know, HTC Desire 520, I believe, or 530, something like that. The Samsung On 5, which is a budget device that goes for about $50 on T-Mobile's site. Here we go. Alcatel Idol 4S gets Windows 10 in Europe. That wasn't the article I was looking for. Well, there was an article that the Alcatel Idol 4, not S, but the Alcatel Idol 4 is retailing, I believe, on Cricket for $99. So you get the VR, you get the whole experience for $99, which is pretty good. And that's about it, guys. If you have any comments, any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. Please let me know if you think I should pull the trigger on the Moto Z Play, or should I hold out a little bit longer to see what else is going on. I've been trying to hold out to see if any new mid-range flagships would be announced by some of these smaller manufacturers that would make me really want to pull the trigger on one of their devices. And it's just been barren. I haven't really seen anything. It's like I said, I pulled the trigger on the Axon 7, and then I just had those reception issues, and it just wasn't going away. So, you know, the Moto Z, they're offering deals. I can, you know, get it for $417 instead of $450. That's not a great deal, and the device is kind of expensive for a device with a slower processor, and there's really no bundles with the Moto mods right now, which I should have took advantage of on Black Friday, and I didn't. So, you know, I'm just in the DTEK60, you know, disappointed with that whole speaker grill situation, and they just haven't offered any discount whatsoever on the DTEK60. It's been $499 since it launched, and they haven't even taken $1 off of it as of yet. So if you are a T-Mobile subscriber, which I am, a little T-Mobile news right here. T-Mobile's offering 1 year of DirecTV Now for anyone to switch for free for anyone that switches from AT&T. We discussed this already. Metro PCS offering 2 lines for $60 and free phones, which is a great deal. OnePlus 3T will be rolling out some network optimization for T-Mobile, which is pretty cool for you T-Mobile users out there. T-Mobile Tuesday, offering free Subway, I guess maybe the sandwiches? Yeah, free Subway sandwiches. That's great. I go to Subways. Again, like I said earlier, T-Mobile may begin to display the Google Pixel in their store, but not for sale in the store. They're just going to put it on display if you decide to purchase it from Google and then use service with T-Mobile. Samsung will be disabling the Galaxy Note 7 in the US effective December 19th through T-Mobile. Anyone that still has it, December 19th is your last day. LG G4 received some security updates. And I know that LG, they're launching, they're supposed to be launching new devices in their budget range, which is like the K series and the X series. They'll be launching some new devices shortly, so be on the lookout for that. Let's see what GSM Arena has to say right now. Samsung Galaxy S7, S7 Edge Nougat update moves into carrier testing. So there's beta programs out there for the Nougat update. I'm seeing software. I've been hearing that the Nougat software, if you are carrying an S7 or S7 Edge, it actually, their multi-window functionality is actually a lot worse than Samsung's, and you'll actually wind up losing a lot of the features that Samsung currently offers you. So if you have a device that other than a Galaxy device, well, it's a benefit to you because a lot of the other manufacturers do not offer multi-window. And I live by multi-window. I do 2 or 3 things at once. I like to watch a video on the bottom and scroll through the internet on the top. It's very convenient for me, and that's why I wind up sticking to a lot of Samsung devices. But if you don't have a Samsung device, it'll be beneficial. You'll be able to launch 2 windows. Samsung has the ability for you to actually minimize the window. I'll show you guys now real quick so you can see that. Boom. Let's pick Groupon. Okay. So right here you can see you have this little thing. You could pull it. You could resize it. With the update, there you go. With the update, you won't be able to do that. If you click on the little circle in the bottom, you have some features over here. You only have like 1 or 2 features. You won't be able to switch the screens like it has the function over here. So if you're coming from a Galaxy device, you may lose some features. I don't know if they're gonna fix that with a software update, but currently, from what I've been seeing in the beta testings, you'll lose functionality of that, which is not good. Apple starts launching their wireless earbuds, their AirBuds, whatever they call it. If you wind up losing your earbuds and you need a replacement, Apple will sell you a replacement for $69, which is not bad at all. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Not much else going on in tech. Like I said, it's been a slow week. But if you have any questions, any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. If you could give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. That goes a long way for me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.